Last week, a middle school principal called me during her lunch break, but it wasn't about her school. She said I just paid my daughter's tuition for her second year of college, and my son's starting college in the fall too. I did the math, and I don't know how I'm going to keep this up. She's 16 years into the profession. Her husband is a middle school math teacher. Between the two of them, they've built a stable life on paper. Good careers, consistent income, doing everything the right way. But then she said something that stuck with me. I've done everything I was supposed to do, so why does it still feel tight? That question wasn't about budgeting. It was about realization. Even at the leadership level in K-12 education, even doing everything right, there's still a ceiling. And once you see that, you can't unsee it. Hello, I'm the digital avatar of Dr. Joseph Williams III, a full-time middle school principal who works near Seattle, Washington. Dr. Williams created me to share practical AI strategies and real-world investing insights for K-12 educators who are over the age of 40 and who are playing catch-up with their savings and investments, because he understands the pressure, the responsibility, and what it feels like to carry everything and still want more for your future. Let's take a moment to be real about where we are right now as a profession. AI is transforming K-12 education, not next year, but right now. It is changing how we design lessons, how students learn, and how value is created. But here is the part most K-12 educators are completely missing. This shift is not just about disruption, it's about your biggest financial opportunity. Because most K-12 educators are consuming content, but very few are creating content, and that's where the real opportunity is. The creators are building influence, income, and leverage at the same time. And here's something you need to understand. AI is the worst it will ever be, right now. Every single day it's getting smarter, faster, and more powerful, which means the K-12 educators who move early will benefit the most. The window is open, but it won't stay open forever. For years, you've been told your income is tied to a salary schedule, years of service, credits, step increases. That's the system. It's predictable, it's stable, but it's also limiting, because no matter how hard you work, there's a ceiling built into it. But what if your classroom experience is actually a high-value business asset? What if the skills you use every day could generate income? Not someday, but right now. Not beyond that system, but within it. It's time to realize your true value as a K-12 educator. And there are 6 truths that every K-12 educator should know about earning a second income with AI. Truth number 1, impact equals revenue. We've been conditioned to believe that impact is only about people, but real impact scales through revenue. When you generate income, you gain power to support your family and extend your reach. Revenue allows you to build systems and invest in others. It gives you options, and options create freedom. Truth number 2, if you're a K-12 teacher, you're not just a teacher. You've already been operating like a CEO. Every day, you manage competing needs, personalities, and outcomes in real time. You design systems and deliver content. That's executive-level thinking. You manage time, behavior, performance, and expectations simultaneously. You create structure and chaos and build buy-in. That's leadership. The only difference is the compensation hasn't caught up. Now, if you're a K-12 school leader, this goes even further. You're managing a multi-million-dollar organization with limited resources and constant pressure to deliver results. You lead teams, manage budgets, and make decisions that impact hundreds or thousands of lives. In any other field, that level of responsibility comes with ownership and equity, but in K-12 education, it's normalized. That's why this shift matters. You're not starting from scratch. You're repositioning experience you've already earned, and once you connect that experience to ownership, everything changes. Truth number 4, stop waiting. This is where most K-12 educators get stuck. They wait to feel ready or validated. But execution creates confidence, not the other way around. Every action gives you feedback, and that feedback builds clarity. You don't need to know everything. You just need to solve one real problem you already understand. And that brings us to truth number 5. Your laptop is a literal goldmine. Your computer is filled with lesson plans, strategies, and frameworks that are making $0 right now. But those same resources represent years of experience. They can become digital products, courses, or coaching programs. Other K-12 educators are actively looking for what you've already created. Your expertise isn't small, it's under-leveraged. And finally, truth number 6, perfection is the enemy. K-12 educators often wait until everything is perfect before starting. But business rewards action. You launch, you learn, and you adjust. Because the goal is not perfection, it's consistent progress over time. This is the game changer. One principal works non-stop and wants to build something but never finds the time. But another principal creates an AI avatar, and now their content is growing consistently while they focus on their school. Same effort, different leverage, and different results. So let me ask you something. What would change in your life if your income wasn't tied to your salary schedule? What would change for your family? Because this isn't about leaving K-12 education. It's about building a second lane that gives you control. Let me go back to that middle school principal. She didn't quit her job. She didn't make a drastic move. She made a strategic one. She started sharing her leadership systems online. She turned her scheduling and intervention frameworks into digital resources. And she used an AI avatar to stay consistent, even with her full schedule. Within months, something shifted. She wasn't stressed about tuition the same way anymore. Her income had a second stream. She felt in control again. There will come a time in the near future when every K-12 educator has their own online digital presence, many with their own digital avatars. So imagine where you could be 12 months from now if you started today, your content growing, your income growing, your confidence growing. The K-12 educators who move now will have the first mover advantage. And if you'd like to create your own AI avatar to share your ideas, then please visit my Stand store. Because AI is here to stay and technology and innovation are undefeated. So it's time to amplify your voice, scale your presence, and build your brand with your own AI avatar. I'll see you in the next video.